right now there are actually more people who want a Tesla than there are Teslas available. So naturally, Tesla is experiencing its biggest resale price boom in its history. If you're ordering a Model 3 or Y, well, I hate to say it, but good luck, because they've already sold out of those cars for the third quarter, completely in the face of what almost every expert once said about Tesla.
Now it's just waning demand. They're not producing more cars because they simply don't have the demand. And if that continues, which we expect it will, certainly in the US.
I doubt that 500,000 of anything could be sold globally or nationally.
The most popular Model Y is so popular that if you ordered it today, you might be lucky if you got it in time for Christmas. And the fastest you can take delivery of a new Tesla is ordering the Model 3, but that can even take as much as 14 weeks to deliver. And of course, if you are interested in the brand new Model S and X, you might as well just forget about it, because new orders on those cars have so much demand backlog that they likely won't deliver until sometime closer to springtime of next year. And we've all heard about the chip shortages by now that have hit the car industry and Tesla as well.
While we're making cars at full speed, the global chip shortage situation remains quite serious. Chip supply is fundamentally the governing factor on our output. A big struggle this quarter was the module that controls the airbags and the seatbelts. And obviously you cannot ship a car without those.
Just about any make or model car you want to buy has seen a surge in its pre-owned prices. But a recent Kelley Blue Book study found that when it comes to Tesla, that's not just a fad. It's not just a supply issue that's causing resale prices to rise. The new study published on their website estimates that Tesla will continue holding their value better than just about any other vehicle over the next 5 to 10 years. But before we even get started, you should know that none of these videos would be possible without the support of Ridge Wallet. You guys already know that we are huge fans of the Ridge and really all the products that they make. We've even taken our Ridge backpack, which is waterproof, shock resistant, and has a built-in charger into the Cascade Mountains. And these are my husband's wallets that he alternates between, and we love these because they can hold up to 12 cards each, plus cash, and they offer over 30 colors and styles like the carbon fiber here and the burnt titanium. It's both minimal and modern versus your old bulky wallet. Ridge is so confident too that you'll like it that they'll let you test drive it for 45 days, and if you are not happy, you can send it back for a full refund. Check out ridge.com/KimJava and enter code KimJava for 10% off. If you get into Tesla's website, you'll be lucky to find a handful of certified pre-owned cars listed for each model. But you'll notice even the used Teslas have prices that are so competitive with brand new ones that it's kind of mind-boggling. I mean, we're talking about 3 to 4 years old Model X's with 30 to 40,000 miles on them selling for around $115,000. So basically, it's a get it now for premium or wait as much as 9 months for a new one. And I know you guys all know that old saying that your dad probably used to say to you when you were buying your car, that the car loses half of its value as soon as you drive it off the lot. Well, that is not true, not at all, but on average, a new car does lose roughly 20% of its original value within the first year of ownership and continues to lose about 10% of its value each year after that. So by the 5th year of ownership, which is usually when people are looking for a new car again in the US, your $50,000 purchase is now worth about $20,000. However, in contrast, when it comes to Teslas, they hold their value at an almost unheard of level, and just about every single study in the auto industry proves it. In fact, data from a study published back in early 2020, before there were any shortages, indicated that the Model 3 has been keeping its resale value at over 5 times better than any other electric car and about 4 times better than all cars in general. Based on this 2020 analysis by an automotive research group who tracks used car prices, the Model 3 held one of the best 3-year depreciation values that's ever been seen, depreciating by an average of only 10.2% after 3 years of ownership. And keep in mind that these are not estimates, but the actual calculated data for all Model 3 sales from 2017 to 2020. What's not surprising is that the data suggests that the other least depreciating EVs are the Model X and S. they lose only around 35% of their original price after 3 years of ownership. I know that that's not necessarily always the case with the performance Model S and X, which were for a short period of time nearly $160,000. That was the case with our Model X, and it has depreciated by roughly 50% within 3 years. But that also has a lot to do with Tesla's constant price changes. When it comes to the list though, the BMW i3 and the Nissan Leaf are the worst in category, as they lose over 60% of their value in just 3 years. And not too long ago, I actually spoke to a Tesla rep who told us firsthand that recently Tesla has actually been increasing their trade-in offers by as much as 20% because of supply and demand. Now, a separate study published a couple of months ago by Kelley Blue Book looked at which EVs would likely hold its value best if purchased new in 2021, and found that the car to get that would most likely keep the highest value would be the 2021 Model X, which really is the 2022 Model X. They estimated that within 5 years, you could sell your Model X for about 47% of its original sticker price. In other words, a 53% depreciation. And that's pretty impressive considering the non-EV car average is around 60% depreciation. The Model S came in a close second and is estimated to hold about 44% of its original value in 5 years, or a 56% depreciation. Third place was the Porsche Taycan, estimated to hold about 41% of its original value, or in other words, nearly 60% depreciation. And in all fairness, they also listed the best expected resale values of all cars within 5 years, and the 2021 Toyota Tundra came in the best number, expected that it will hold about 59% of its original price after 5 years, and really all Toyotas in general are expected to perform well. Now though, I'm wondering if this will change if the demand for all gas cars drops off big time by 2026, or is it going to take longer than 5 years for that to happen? I guess only time will tell, but regardless, it will be interesting, and I want to know what you guys think in the comments. And you'd also imagine that once the Model Y, the car that's Tesla's hottest seller, hits the 3 or 5 year mark, that car will also compete for the best resale values. So I am curious what your guys' thoughts are on Tesla's strong resale values, not just for right now, but also for long term as well. Have you guys considered trading in your car for an upgrade? And have you tried the trade-in tab on your Tesla account, or had an experience where you were pleasantly surprised by how well your car was holding up in its value? Let me know in the comments below, and be sure that you are following me over on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at It's Kim Java. And lastly, if you haven't stopped by before, make sure you check out our website, itskimjava.com, for some really fun and unique Tesla-inspired gear for men, women, and kids on there, and also the shirt that I'm wearing. And thank you guys so much for supporting our channel. We'll see you next time. Our X has depreciated by roughly $50,000, I almost said.
I wish.
I know.
Your hair had moved.
Ow! Like, let's not pin it on your shirt. Let's just pin it right into your skin.
We have a microphone.